Close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Let the noise of the world fade away for a while. Now imagine this. Your entire life, every achievement, every regret, every memory, is not built in a single dramatic moment, but in the quiet, almost invisible choices you make every single day. We often think our destiny will be shaped by one big decision, one turning point, one grand event. But the truth is, it is the ordinary, repetitive, almost boring choices, the ones you don't even notice, that slowly and silently construct the life you live. Every morning you wake up, you can choose to press snooze or rise. Every time you eat, you can choose nourishment or neglect. Every time you meet someone, you can choose kindness or indifference. And here's the secret. No choice is small, because repeated over weeks, months, and years, these choices become habits. And habits? They are the invisible architecture of your destiny. Think of water. A single drop seems powerless. But drop after drop after drop, even water can carve a canyon through stone. Your choices are the same. Most people live under a quiet illusion, the illusion of later. I'll start working on myself later. I'll fix my health later. I'll chase my dream later. But life does not wait. Later becomes tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week. And before you know it, years have passed. The tragedy is not that people failed in one big moment. The tragedy is that they waste thousands of small moments, believing they were unimportant. Every single choice matters. When you take a deep breath, instead of reacting in anger, you reshape who you are. When you read a page of a book instead of scrolling endlessly, you reshape your mind. When you say thank you, instead of staying silent, you reshape your relationships. Life is not built in the future. It is built now in the smallest things. Have you heard of the butterfly effect? The idea that a butterfly, flapping its wings in one part of the world, can cause a storm in another. Your life works the same way. A single decision today, one act of discipline, one moment of courage, one habit of gratitude, can ripple through decades and transform your entire existence. What if you just decided to walk for 10 minutes every day, over years? That simple act could save you from disease, give you energy, and extend your life. What if you just decided to write down one idea every night? In time, those seeds could grow into books, businesses, inventions. What if you just decided to listen to people deeply instead of waiting to speak? That small shift could make you a leader, a friend, someone people trust and follow. Small choices, huge outcomes. Invisible now, undeniable later. Imagine this. Every single day, you are depositing into an invisible bank account. But instead of money, you are depositing choices. Eat healthy today. Deposit. Skip your workout. Withdraw. Spend an hour learning. Deposit. Waste an hour complaining. Withdraw. Most people ignore this account because the balance doesn't show instantly. You can eat junk food today and feel fine tomorrow. You can skip one workout and nothing changes. But over time, the balance grows. Slowly, quietly, until one day your account explodes, either into abundance or bankruptcy. Your health, your relationships, your mind, your spirit, they are the compound interest of your daily choices. So here's the question. What are you depositing today? There is a quiet teacher living inside your day, but most never notice it. That teacher is repetition. Repetition has two faces. It can make you great, or it can destroy you. Repeat discipline, and you get strength. Repeat neglect, and you get weakness. The problem is, repetition never screams. It whispers, and because it whispers, you forget it's teaching you. But every repeated action is shaping your identity. Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. So, if you want to know where your life is headed, don't look at your dreams. Don't even look at your goals. Look at your repetitions. What are you repeating daily? That's the truth of who you are becoming. Here's a strange thought experiment. Imagine waking up tomorrow, but instead of facing today, you face the person you're becoming. Not the person you wish to be, not the person you pretend to be, but the person created by your daily choices. Would you like who you meet? Would you respect them? Would you trust them? The uncomfortable truth is that tomorrow is not a mystery. Tomorrow is already being written silently by today's habits. So if you want to change tomorrow, you don't need to wait. You just need to rewrite today. Most of us live life half asleep. We move through routines without noticing. But awareness is the first step to transformation. Tonight, as you close your eyes, reflect, what are the invisible habits I've been repeating? Are they leading me to the person I want to become or away from it? The good news is, awareness gives you power. Once you see the small things, you can change them. Choose one small thing tomorrow. Just one. Wake up a little earlier. Smile at one stranger. Take one step toward your dream. That's all it takes to begin rewriting your destiny. Years from now, when you look back at your life, do you know what you'll remember? Not the hours you spent scrolling, not the days you spent complaining. You'll remember the small moments. The night you chose to write instead of watch. The morning you chose to run instead of sleep. The moment you chose kindness instead of anger. Because in the end, those small moments become the definition of your life. So ask yourself, what forgotten moments am I creating today that will one day become the unforgettable definition of who I am? As you drift into sleep tonight, let these words sink in. Your life is not waiting for you in the future. It is happening now, in every choice, every thought, every repetition. The question is not, what do I want someday? The real question is, what am I choosing right now? Because destiny is not written in the stars. It is written in the small, quiet, ordinary choices of your daily life. And tonight, as you rest, you have the power to decide. Tomorrow, will you repeat neglect or will you repeat greatness? The answer is in your hands, or rather, in your habits. Good night. And remember, small choices, repeated daily, create extraordinary lives.